Right. Okay. Now let's start. Right. Guys, there is a problem in this session. Right. The problem is, close it. Okay. Okay. Now there is a problem in this session. The problem is, guys, remember, in this session, the initial instructions will happen at the beginning. Today, we are starting like 3:40. But next day, we are sharply starting by 3:30. Right? Then, because if you get late, if you pass 3:30, you won't understand the entire session. Right? Again, that is the biggest problem in this. That's why I stayed until others join. Right? Because if I start the session at the beginning part, because this one is like this, it's a fast track. No? It's like a fast revision. Fast revision means whatever the important things for the revision, I will do initially in first 10 minutes. This first 10 minutes only, the entire instruction is there. And the main part here is, Buddha, do you want that AC? Want or no need? Huh? No, can't do that. Right? Okay, now say this. Remember, guys, the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes only very important. It means between 3:30 to 3:45 is the main core of this session. We'll say you are coming at 3:45 means for this session. It means you have passed the main part. You have passed the main part, and the rest, it will be very difficult to understand. So please remember that part. Right? So that's why I'm telling you, after that, when you are coming in the middle, you will be doing the questions. After that, mainly we are actually, seriously, I'm 100%, maybe 1000% I can guarantee, if you participate this properly, if you observe this carefully, right, definitely, you will get, definitely you can go for A, whatever level you are. If you participate properly, if you attend carefully, if you take it very serious, if you don't chit chat with your friend, right, bokkem if you do, definitely, I'm guaranteeing you, definitely you'll go to A. But remember at the same time, if you don't participate this properly, because we don't keep this as session by session. Session by session means per day attendance, we don't keep. We keep this as a complete course. Right? We keep this as a complete course. So remember, people, right? If you participate this properly, 100% dedicatedly, now we got only 3 more months exactly. 3.5 months again, right? 3.5 months only, we said as 4 months, and we are doing this, right? So remember, right? You will get, right? You will get, okay? Remember this, okay? This A, target this A, don't target for anything. Why I'm telling so, why I'm telling so much sure about you will get a definite A pass? Because we have done this in the previous years, because people who started with 30s, 40s, they have gone for A. That's the best example I can give you. Because after completing today's session, now up to 5 o'clock, I will do the session. 3:30 to 5, I will do quadratic equation session. This is a definite question which will come for exam. How many marks you get? 10 marks. So every day you will add 10 marks for your paper. Every day you will add 10 marks for your paper. Every day you will add 10 marks for your paper. Then after completing this 10 marks, this 10 marks is there, this 10 marks, right? And I will give you an exam today at 5 o'clock. Whoever here, you have to face that exam as well. Okay? You are scared for the exams, right? So you have to sit for the exams to send that. Because don't worry, I won't publish your marks and I won't tell in front of everyone, you got this, you got this. We don't insult anyone, right? But we will tell the top 5 people that as a rank we will put in our group normally out of how many marks? Only 20 marks. These exams are 20 marks exams. So out of 20, we will put how much you got for this. So you can make sure that you can do this well. Definitely, I'm sure if you attend carefully, Puta, definitely for this paper, you will get more than 15. Sometimes you might not be able to get 20, but you will be able to get above 15. 15 means 7.5 surely you will get this. Attend carefully and face this exam and see you will get a patta confident. Right? So exam papers are also ready, right? Already prepared. So I will teach you with the past paper question, right? Whatever it has come in the past years. Then after that, we'll see how you're going to perform in the exam. Okay, you remember, that's why I told earlier itself, you have an exam. On what? On quadratic equation. Same thing, whatever you are doing. Then it's thoroughly, we are teaching and we are packing and we are sealing and sending you to home. Okay, with the lesson. Right? Then that's up to you how you are going to get this. You can you can do this in 2 ways. Okay, you can participate this, no use. You can participate actively, full use. Right? Definitely you can go for A. Okay, all the topics, whatever we are giving, every day you will add 10 marks. Then when you are going for 15 classes, you will add another 150 marks. 150 marks means A. Right? Okay. We are going for 200. No? Right. Okay, now let's start. Now, first of all, I want to explain what is this quadratic equation. Remember, Buddha, you have to remember this equation. This is the masterpiece of this lesson. Masterpiece of the lesson is this quadratic equation. Under this equation, x equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now, this is the equation here. So, you have to remember this. You have to by heart this. Okay, I will give you a time. Give you 2 minutes. Everyone practice this equation in rough paper. Take a rough paper and practice this. Take a rough paper and practice this. Now itself, may pulwan karagana, right? Now itself, make it happen. Okay, you should be able to write this formula. Even online students, you also can write the exams. Then online students, how will you submit the paper? You have to submit your paper to this number. Okay, you make it as a PDF, and you have to submit your papers to this number. You can submit your papers to this number. We will give the corrected answers, right? We will correct your papers too, right? And the first task is Taggala. Write this around 3-4 times maximum, right? Maximum as possible in within 5 minutes until you can write it alone. We'll make it possible. Come on, guys, you can do this. Try. Bokkemma do this. Put start. Right. Put come here. Right. Now everyone practice this equation again and again. Practice this equation again and again. Come. If you want, you can come here. But this is for the more cool area. If you want, you can go there. This is actually Noorali climate. It's a mid zone. Okay. Now we have given a task. You have to toggle by heart this formula. But after today's class, there is an exam. You guys know that, right? 5 to 5:30, you have the exam. Remember, based on this. So again and again, I'm telling that because now you are getting ready for the exam. I'm training you to the exam today. Yeah? Okay, you get the training. Then I will tell how to answer this question during an exam. Okay, Tagala practice this. What is this? X equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Right. Right. Okay, confident. Sure. Right. Now, because you have to write this alone in the paper, right? You can't copy, you have to write it alone. It's a big task. Okay, nice. Now, we'll see what is this ABC. First of all, you should know they have given, there are only three unknown letters, A, B, and C. There are only three letters here. What is this ABC, Puta? For an example, we'll take an equation like this. For an example, 5x squared minus, we'll think 2x plus 8 equal to 0. If you take these numbers in order, right, whatever the number with x squared, whatever the first number, that is A. Then A is 5 here. Whatever the second number, that is B. So please use the sign whatever here. B is minus 2. C mean plus 8. You can see that. C mean plus 8. So these are the three values for A, B, C. A5, B minus 2, C plus 8. Please use the sign as well. Play a plus 5 you put because you can make an error. Right? Okay. So can you identify what is ABC? Okay. You know the equation. You know what is ABC. Nice. Okay. Now we will move to the next step. Now we will see the O-level question directly. Okay. Now there are some quotes. You read it later. All right. Now we'll go for the past paper directly. Okay, I'll go directly to 2000. I'm not going in order. I will show you one thing here. So you have this chart now. Puta, see this in all these questions. See the question. In all these questions, they have said, here see, I'm highlighting certain things. Show that x squared minus 12x plus 16, they have given something like this. After that, next question, see this, using the formula or by any other method, show that x equals this much they have given. This is one thing. This is 2016. 2017, in this year, they have said, construct a quadratic equation. They didn't give a quadratic equation. And they are asking you to find the value of x. That's it. They have given like that. But they didn't give a quadratic equation. They are asking to find the value. See the 2018 question, what they have asked. They are asking to satisfy the quadratic equation. Satisfy the quadratic equation. They are asking to satisfy this first. X squared minus 16x plus 30 equal to 0. Okay. First they are asking to satisfy that. And they are asking to solve it, right? And find the length and the breadth. They are asking to solve it. Okay. Everything first thing is satisfy, show, satisfy. Here they are asking to show the quadratic equation. Even see this. Satisfy the quadratic equation this. And they are asking to find the x. 2020. Satisfy the quadratic equation. And you have to find the distance or something. In every question you see, they have given a root value as well. Here, root 3. Here you can see root 6. I'll show. I'm showing how to know. We are planning to get some marks from this. Root 34. Root 2. Every single question they have given a root value here. Only this year they didn't give a root value. 2016 they didn't give. Okay. 2021 you can see satisfy the quadratic equation. They have given the quadratic equation. And they have given a root value. Next. 2000. I have put only up to 2021. Right? Right. So can you understand a common pattern in all the questions? Every year the same question will repeat. So every year except 2016, can you understand? Every year they have given the quadratic equation. Except 2017. Except 2017, every year they have given the quadratic equation. Remember, if they have given the quadratic equation means, remember guys, actually it's a great thing. Easily you can get more marks in that if they have given the quadratic equation. So far, when you take the last 10 years, they didn't give only in 2017 the quadratic equation. Every other years they have given the quadratic equation. Therefore, risk is less. Okay. Now I'll show how to answer this question. Right. Now I'll take 2021 question. I'll take the 2021 question. Now, Buddha, you see this. They have said the length of a side of the square lamina B is 4 centimeter more than the length. It means you should be able to draw this. Some figures you can see they have drawn already. Some figures here they have given the figure. Most of that this one they haven't given the figure. This have given the figure. right? Even I'm sure comparing those have given the figure. Most of the time they give the figure. Sometimes they don't give the figure, but you know English. Therefore, you can build up those things by reading English, right? Okay, now we'll go with the figure first. We'll do a easy one. I guess mostly I can discuss two questions. Aulakna, still, finally, when you're writing the paper, you try to score marks. That is only my ultimate target. Right. Now you can see this question carefully. 2020 question. Now, for the first thing, see this. They have asked, the figure shows a lamina in the shape of a trapezium. And this is trapezium, they have told. Who, with its measurements, if the area of the lamina is 20 meters squared. Okay. The area of this, they have given 20 meters squared. Okay. And they have told show that x satisfy the quadratic equation x squared plus 4x minus 20. That is the first question they have asked in this. That's the first question they have asked in this. Then they have told find the perpendicular distance between the two parallel sides of the lamina. Perpendicular distance of the two sides of the parallel line mean? You can see this is parallel line. Perpendicular distance mean this height they are asking for. They are asking for what? X. Can you see in this quadratic equation it has x? Then what is this x here? This is only x. Okay, you should have that idea. Just have that idea now. After that, they have said find this. That's it. Sides of the lamina and show that this distance is less than the half of the length of AB. And they have given a root value. I said no, they give always root value. Putha, what you have to do here, guys. Now I will zoom this because I can write this. You have the question. So I will zoom this because I want to write this. Putha, remember, don't go to do the first question. What don't go again? Satisfy the quadratic equation they have given. We are not going to satisfy this. I'm not going to satisfy this quadratic equation. Without satisfying, I'm going to go for the main question. Why? If you satisfy this question, later part I will satisfy. But if you satisfy this question, you are going to get only 2 marks. And sometimes you may struck in it. But without satisfying, I can get 8 marks. Now I'm going to get 8 marks first, then I'm going to come for the 2 marks. Remember, always it's like that. Satisfying gets only 2 marks, maximum 3 marks. Okay, major thing, when you're solving this, that's only having the majority. Right, let's do this. Now, guys, I'll zoom this. Remember this quadratic equation, chuttak, tell me, and remember this root value. Those two things, you just tell me, right? Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do, guys, I'll erase this. Now, why I'm zooming this because to get some space. Now I have a neat whiteboard, right? Okay. Now I'll come to the maximum corner. Okay. Still I can go, I guess. No, can't. Right. Now, Bhuta, what you have to do? First, I have a quadratic equation. See, this is the way how you should do. You should be smart because maximum we should try to earn marks. That is our target. Now, first of all, I'm going to write the quadratic equation. Guys, please help me for the quadratic equation. Actually, it's like, right? Okay. X, yes, plus 4x minus equal to 0. They have given the root value also, no? Tell me the root value. Root equal 2.45. Putha, carefully observe the way how I am doing this. Carefully observe, very beautiful. Right? See this now. Now I'm going to make it to the maximum thing. Now, first of all, remember, you just put the equation. Okay? Now we'll say this is your exam paper. See the way how you have to do this. We'll say this is your exam paper. In your exam paper, they'll give a booklet. They give a booklet. In the booklet, in the top part, you have to put the question number. Okay? Mostly this question number will be number 3. Number 3 or number 4. We'll say number 3, we'll guess. Or number 5. Okay. We'll put number 3. You put number 3 and just keep this page empty. Don't write anything. You think only waste. You are wasting more than that, right? Just keep it like that. And come to the next page and put question number 3 and start doing these things, what I am doing now. Why we have kept this empty? Because we missed the first part of this. We are starting from the second part. See, these are tricks. This is the way how you have to score in exam. All right. Now I'm going to do this in this page. Okay, this is the question number. Now I'm starting here. X is equal to, what is the formula? Put up, help me. Minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divide by 2a. Nice. Okay. Now, Putta, what should I do? I have to simplify this. I should find A, B, C values for this. Okay, guys, please help me for that also. A is how much? Can you see any number? Then what is there? 1. A, 0, name 1, 1, 1. What is A? A is 1. If you can't see anything, that's 1. What is B, Putta? 4 plus 4. We'll put 4. Then plus 4, you just tell from your mouth. Plus 4. That you put 4. C, very important. If there's a minus sign, don't forget about that. Minus 20. Now those three values I have put here. Now just fill these things with A, B, C. How much is B, guys? 4. Can you see there is a minus here? Put the minus. Instead of B, I have to put what 4? Just 4. Then put 4. Put plus or minus, whatever here, just write it as it is. Square root, you put square root. B is how much? 4. Then write 4 squared. Minus, for 4 you write 4. For A is 1. C is how much? Yes, C is minus 20. Then put minus 20 here. Right? Okay, nice. Now 2A, 2 times how much? 2 times 1. Putta, do you have any problem inserting these values? Everyone clear? Right. If you have a problem, you can raise your hand and ask that. Right? Okay. Next. Now just you have to continue simplifying this. You have to just continue simplifying these things. Okay? Minus 4, we'll put minus 4. Plus or minus, plus or minus. Square root, we'll put the square root. Don't forget these down ones. 4 squared is how much? Some people can write 8. That's a mistake you can make. 4 squared means 16. 4 into 4, 16. Putta, whenever you're multiplying, going to multiply this set, Putta, first multiply the signs. That's my kind advice. Don't multiply the number first, multiply the sign first. My humble request. Right? If you multiply the signs, minus into plus, minus, minus into minus, plus. Then we put plus here. 4 into 1, 4, 4 into 20, 80. Then 2 into 1, 2. Putta, whenever we see this number, Taggala will get an idea to cut 2 and 4. We feel it. But don't go to cut like that. You can't cut like that. It's wrong. Don't go to cut anything until the last moment. You can't cut this 2 and 4 because this plus and plus set is there in the other side. So if they're in between, if there's a plus number, you can't cut those numbers. Remember that again and again. Right. Now, we'll simplify this at this level. Minus 4 plus or minus square root. How much? 96 divided by 2. Okay, now we are stuck here. Now after that, we can't see any path, any visible path. All are closed. Okay. Right. So we'll do the rest here. But now only we have to come. We have got root 96. But what they have given? Root 6. Why they have given this root 6 value? For stomachache? No. They have given with a purpose. What should you do, people? Remember, I have got 96, but they have given 6. So I have to convert this 96 as a multiple of 6. You have to think 6 into how much become 96. Now I have to write like this. I can put the equal mark. Then write like this. What is this? Minus 4. Put minus 4 here. Put plus or minus here. Square root 96. You can break like this. How much is this? 6. This is 6. No? Then write 6 here. 6 into how much is 96? You can divide and see in a corner shape again. 96 divided by 6. You get 3. 3, I'm sorry. 1. You get 1 here. Right? Then 6. 3 remainder. Bring the 6 down. 36. How many are there? 16. Okay, you get the value as 16. So 6 into 16 only 96. Divide by 2. Don't go to cut. Whenever you see these numbers, you feel to cut. Because you love to cut. Don't go to cut. So far, everything clear, neither? So far? I hope so far everything clear. Right? Putta, you guys see here. Right? Putta, close karagan. I think you came very, very late. I can't guarantee you guys will understand. We'll see in the no, sit, fine. Very late. Hurry. Just sit, Puta. Okay. Now, what is this? 16 to 16? 16 to 16 mean so far everything clear? So far everything clear? Okay. Right. Now don't write anything. Just listen carefully. After that, for minus 4, we'll write minus 4. Plus or minus, you write plus or minus. You know this root 6 value, no, Puta? How much is it? 2.45. Then for root 6, you put 2.45. Okay. You put 2.45. Root 16 also has a value. No? Root 16, they don't want to give. You know the value. How much? Answer is how much? Speak, Puta. 4. Root 16 is 4. Then root 16, you write 4 into 4. This is 4. Divide by? Right? Whose phone? Some phone. Okay. May it silent here then. Right? Now, okay, sit. No, silent first. Taggal do silent here. Right. Did you put to silent? No, did you put silent mode? Right, okay. Now, Puta, this, why? No space? Difficult to sit? Come here, come and sit here. Come and sit that side. Both of you come and sit there. That's it. Okay. Right. Are you okay? Right. No, it will be difficult. It's ugly to see. Come this side. Kauda. Kollo. It's fine, man. Come and sit there. At least sit in the last row. Last row. At least sit in the last row. No, he can't sit. Jutta kya hai? Athulta arang set karla din. Right. Okay. Right. Hurry. Now see this. Hurry. Okay, Buddha. Now see this part. So far everything clear neither. Right? So far you guys okay? Everyone? Right. Don't write when I'm explaining. Don't write anything. Just listen. Right? Divide by 2. Then guys, so far everything nice. Now what should you do? Just simplify this. Simplify mean I have to multiply this. Okay, I will tell a secret. Do like this. If you want to do this, please do like this. Carefully observe. If you do like this, it's really easy. That's why I'm teaching this. Remember, Buddha, now always you will get the things like this. No? So when you get like this, remember guys, take this set as 1 unit. This is 1 unit. This is an easy way to simplify this. This set is 1 unit. Okay. And remember this 2 belongs for this and this both. This circle and this circle both. How I separated the unit? With this plus and minus. Whatever below plus and minus 1 unit. After plus and minus 1 unit, this 2 is a unit. This 2 belongs to this both. So remember guys, if you can divide this both by this denominator, then divide that. Can you understand what I'm telling? So is it divisible by 2? Answer is yes. This set divisible by 2. This set means even one of these. Even one of these divisible by 2 means that is okay. Is it divisible by 2? Yes. 4 is divisible by 2. Then Puta, I can divide it. Remember that. So this 2 and this 4 I can simplify. This minus sign is there. Don't forget minus 2. This 4 and this 2 I can simplify then 2. So now what I have to multiply? Then I don't want to put a line like this. I can escape from this line. Why? If 2 gets simplified, now no more denominator here. Now easily I can simplify this. When I can do this, guys, if both the set is divisible, if not, I can do this. Then I can write like this. This is minus 2. Then write minus 2 like this. This plus or minus, no? Then put plus or minus. What is here now? 2.45 into 2. Now if you multiply this, minus 2 plus or minus 2.45 into 2. Those things you have to develop with how to multiply those. Right? If you have a problem there, please try to develop those things. Check how to multiply. Okay, 2.45 into 2 puta. Answer become 4 point, sorry, yes, 4.90 kilo you get. 4.90. Now, puta, can you see? Now, they are plus or minus. No? Now, I'm going to break this plus or minus. Right? Now, this is equal to x. Now, this is equal to x. Right? Now, this is equal to x. Now, this is minus to plus or minus 4.90. Right? Then I can write like this. X is equal to, I'm going to break this plus or minus. Huh? I'm going to break this plus or minus. So you can sit there. Yeah. Right. This minus to plus or minus 4.90. So I can write like this. Minus 2. From this plus and minus, I can select 1. I can select 1. I can select plus here. And I can write 4.90. Okay. And I can write O. I can write x is equal to, earlier I took minus plus value. Now I have to take the minus value of this. So I have to write minus 2 minus 4.90 kilo. I have to write here. Minus 4.90. After that, what should I do? I have to simplify this. Now you should know addition and subtraction, right? But if you have problems in addition and subtraction, you have developed that. Okay. Minus 2 and plus 4.90, how much? Plus 2.90. Plus 2.90. Minus 2 and minus 4.90 is how much? Minus 6.90. Guys, now you know what is x now. Can you remember? I showed you in the beginning. This is the trapezium. What was x? From here to here, this length only was x. So you can understand about the x mean. It is a length. So out of these two, which one is the possible number for a length? Minus 2.90. This is not possible for a length because we don't tell a length as a minus value. So Buddha, we say, right? We say, therefore, x is equal to 2.90, and we say length cannot be negative. We say length cannot be negative, and we are telling this answer. Now, Buddha, come and check. We'll go to the question again and we'll check what they have asked for. Now, we have solved this. When you are solving itself, Buddha, already 7 marks you have obtained. Did we put any extra effort for this? We just put the numbers to the formula. Then automatically, in automated system, automatically you have to go to the each and every step. And finally, we got this value. Right. Now, let's see what they have asked for. Right? But I can write like this. It will be ugly. Eh? So take a separate paper and you attach to this, right? Right. What they have told, see this? They have told, find the perpendicular distance between the two parallel line. The distance between the two parallel line. That we have found 2.90 centimeter. That we have to put in centimeters, right? Sorry, meters. That we have to come in meters. And show that this distance is less than half of the length of AB. Okay, this distance is less than half the length of AB. What is the length of AB? A to B how much? X plus 3. Okay. Now we will take that. Oh, went so fast. Now this should be in centimeters, guys. Okay. 2.9 centimeters I'll put. Oh, sorry, meters. Very good. Tell if there are problems like that. Right. 2.9 meters. Now, what is the length of AB? AB length was x plus 3. X plus 3 was AB, no? Then AB is how much? 2.9 plus 3. 2.9 plus 3 is how much? 5.9. So they have told AB's half is how much? Can you check? AB's half mean AB divided by 2 is how much? AB's half is AB divided by 2. 5.9 divided by 2. How much? 2.95. They are telling this AB divided by 2 is greater than x scalar. To show that, can see 2.95 is greater than 2.9. It is actually greater than only 0.05. This again meters. All is centi coming. Right. That is right. It didn't go number. Right. The 2.95 meters. So you have to show 2.95 is greater than 2.9 kilo. You have to show in the exam. Right. If you have done up to this, you will get 8 marks. Can't you get these 8 marks? Easily you can get this. You can obtain these 8 marks. But one condition, you should know multiplication. You should know addition, subtraction. If you're weak in that, Puta, you have one option. Now, if you're getting confusion, you can go through the basic videos. You can go through the basic videos in the YouTube, right? In our channel, you go on to playlist. Okay, if you type Dr. Shuhail Shukry, you'll get the channel. There you go to the playlist. You have basic videos. Click that basic videos. Under that, you have all the basic videos, whatever necessary to build up the maths, right? So you can go through that and you can build up those things. So now we have got 8 marks. Now we'll say now someone is thinking 8 marks is sufficient for me. Yeah, they are stopping here. Still fine. You can go to another question. But if you allow total 10 marks, 8 marks means a very good mark. Now still you love more marks. You have time. Okay, now let's try to satisfy this. Even satisfying is not a big deal. Satisfying is a very easy thing. I will show you how to satisfy in a tricky way. We love tricks, right? So we will teach you tricks. Then what is a tricky way to prove this? Puta, can you see? They have given the area in number 20 meters squared. And can you see they have given the other measurements in letters? Some algebraic expression, can you see that? They have given the other expression in letters. Why they have given the area in number? Why they have given the other measurements in letters? To make it equal. Nothing else, just to make it equal. So what should you do, people? Only one thing. Okay, only one thing. Okay, now I'm going to prove this. We are going to get this scalar. Now see how you should do that. Remember these values. You have to tell me, x plus 3. Can you remember the area of trapezium? You should know the area of trapezium first. What is the formula for area of trapezium? Half into a plus b into height. That you should know, I think. Right? If you have forgotten that, you can cover it up in the area lesson. Anyhow, now we'll go over this. Now I'm going to satisfying this, and now only I'm going to do the first part. Now only the beginning part. Now they have given the trapezium like this. Now this is the trapezium, right? Like this. How much is this? X plus 3. This one is how much for the x plus 5, and this one is x, and this one is 20 kilo. They have given. But first you have to prove this. No? Now only I'm coming to the first one. You don't do anything. Just you write the trapezium's equation. A equal half into a plus b into height. This is the equation. If you can't remember, just remember. But if someone has forgotten trapezium's equation, you know triangle's equation. If you don't know triangle's equation, mean you have to retire from maths, right? Triangle's equation you are learning from grade 7. What is triangle's equation? Half into base into height. Area equal half into base into height. Half into base into height, no Buddha. Mean what you have to do, if it a trapezium, if it become a trapezium like this, what should you do? Only a plus you have to add, whatever you're expecting for maths. You're expecting a plus for maths. Then put the a plus in front of the b, then you get a trapezium. These are some tricks to remember. If you forget in case, from triangle create the trapezium. Then you know the trapezium. What is this a and b? Everything okay. What is this a and b now? A and b is this. There are two parallel lines, no Buddha. One is a, one is b. You can take any one as a, anything as b. Yeah? So we'll take this a, this is b. That's it. A and b are two parallel lines. Now what should you do? A area you know, put 20, just put 20 here. Put half, put half. Into for A, you put, how much is that? X plus 3. Put x plus 3 for A. Plus, instead of one thing, if you substitute two things, you have to put a bracket. Remember, now instead of A, you put x plus 3, then you have to put a bracket for that. This is x plus 5, then put a bracket for that. X plus 5. Then close the bracket. If you put a curve bracket, don't put curve bracket again, put a box bracket. Those are some normal things you should know. In case if you put a curve bracket, they don't put wrong. But proper thing is this. Put x here. Right. Put after this. Chuttak simplify this. Don't simplify much. Chuttak simplify this. chuttak mean. Send this division 2 to this side. Division 2 come to this side mean 20 multiply by 2 equal this x plus 3 and x plus 5 I can add together. This, although we put brackets now, there is no number outside Nabuta. So x plus 3 bracket get you can remove this now because there's nothing out. So x plus 3 and x plus 5, it means actually like this. X plus 3 plus x plus 5. You have to add this. X and x how much? 2x plus 3 and plus 5 plus 8. 2x plus 8. Then you just write 2x plus 8 times what? Times x. Don't forget to put the bracket. Why? For this full bracket only you have to multiply by x. Now we'll simplify this. X into 2x is how much? 2x squared. X into plus 8 is how much? Plus 8x. 20 into 2 is how much? 40. Puta, what they have asked us to satisfy now? Tell that one. X squared plus 4x minus 20, no? Equal to 0. This one they asked to satisfy. This one only they asked to satisfy, no? X squared plus 4x minus 20. Then send this 40 to this side. Send this 40 to this side. Because 0 equal 2x squared plus 8x plus 40 come to this side become minus 40. But whatever they have asked us to satisfy, can you see? This and this now compare. This set, can you see? This one's half only this. Don't do anything. After this step, you just write 0 equal whatever up. X squared plus 4x minus 20. That's it. Got the answer. What has happened here? You have divided everything by 2. X squared divide by 2 4x divide by 2 minus 20. Can't you prove this? This one, if you do this, you get 2 marks. Then totally you get 10 marks. To get this 2 marks also not a big deal, but some students, they are scared when they see this x squared 8x. Normally they get allergic reactions in their body and suddenly they are going to die. Right? If you are in a condition like that, don't try this. But otherwise, it's okay. Right? You can try. I have given 20 questions. Anyone can get easily more than 16 in my paper, today's paper. Everyone, you have to sit for a paper. Can you understand this is easy? Right? Okay, I will give a small time. What? Try to write this. If anyone wants to take a picture of this, you can get a picture. Right? Have a good quality camera. Then you can zoom this. Should I zoom it? Can you see this? Can you see? Can't? Okay, now? Can? Still can't? Can? Okay. Right. Tagala, write this. Tagal, make it fast. Puta, don't try to put it right? Please write in a paper. Please write in a piece of paper. Neatly write that and include the for this. Please don't try to write in the tute itself. Please, you don't have space, guys. Online students, any doubts? Are you guys clear? Right. Okay. if you have any doubts, then okay. You guys should like your ID. Soon after the class, we'll give the vehicles. We are going to take them. So have a gap. And sit like you'll give a small time to arrange. Like only 3 students can sit in a room. So that gap time. Okay. If there are 4 students in a row, shape page, change your place, right? So end up the session. If I find there is after you give the paper, we'll finish. We can move to the same class. Right? Okay. Thai Day Bridge. Right. I know you are Day Bridge. Right. Okay. Buddha, what's your school? School? Where is it? Oh, okay. Right. Now, okay. Now, people, okay, no? Right. Okay. Now, this time is enough for this. Okay, because we have one more question to discuss. right? Okay, we got 25 minutes more. Now we'll go to another question. Now, if I discuss two O-level question, that is enough. And other years we have given what you can do. You can go home, you can try this, and you can check the past papers for further what practice. Okay, we'll go two questions and we'll discuss those things as well. Right. Now see this part. 2021 we'll go to this now. But here you see you don't have a picture. Now stop everything. Right. Now stop everything. Come quickly. But why so early? Hurry, okay. Next time, now you are in the last minute. You know this lesson? Quadratic equation? Right, then sit. Okay. Then, okay. Now see this part. Puta, now in this part, Puta, you know quadratic equation? Shape. Now you will understand that from this. Okay. The people who missed the previous question, now carefully observe here. Puta, quadratic equation, we have only this formula. And this formula only the hero. This formula, you should know this, you have to by heart this. Then, using this formula, you know ABC values, you have to put the ABC values. If you take a quadratic equation, whatever the first value is A, second value is B, third value is C. Then you have to put those values and we have to build up this. Now we'll see in this question how to build up those things. Right. Now say this, Putha. Now in this question, you have the quadratic equation. Yes, we are lucky. Putha, without the quadratic equation, don't go to touch this question. Excuse me. Don't speak. This without the quadratic equation, actually it is risky to touch this question. Case if the quadratic equation what you are forming, in case if it wrong, what will happen? The entire question chaka blast. Then the time what you spend, everything gone. But when you have the quadratic equation, it's safe. So always touch safe things. Okay, don't go to touch unsafe things. Right? Right. Safety first. Right. Now observe here. The length of a side of the square lamina B is 4 centimeter more than the length of a side of the square lamina A. They are talking about square lamina. Square lamina means this is a square. Okay, they are talking about a square, right? So they are telling there is a square. Then the length of a side of the square lamina B. Then there are two squares. One is A, one is B. Right? Square lamina B is 4 more than the length. 4 more. So this is what is 4 more? B is 4 more. Okay, 4 more. This is x plus 4. This is x. Length is x. This is x plus 4. Is 4 more than the length of a side of the square lamina A. More than the square lamina A, B is 4 centimeter more. That everyone can understand. This is x plus 4. Now you know what is x. That is enough for us. After that, don't read anything. Just do the question. Right? Again, now we know x. We want what is this x? Now we know height of this A lamina only x. We understood that. We are not going to read further. Right? We don't want to read those things and we are not much bothered about this. They have asked side of lamina A as x. Show that x satisfy the quadratic equation of that rate by taking the value of root 10 as 3.16. Find lamina A. Lamina is x. We don't want to prove anything. So what you have to do? I told you a tricky thing. Just remember the quadratic equation. Yes. Now guys, tell me the quadratic equation. We'll push this back here. Right. Now tell me the quadratic equation. What we have here? Please help me. X squared plus 4x. Online students, you can see these numbers, right? Plus 4x minus. How the one 12 kilometer? Who said 12? Then I heard that. Minus 36 equals how much? Putha, can you see what I'm writing? Right. 36 equals 0. Now, guys, what should we do? I have to find the ABC values. Come on, tell me the ABC values. A is how much? 1. B is how much? 4. Whatever the value here, 1. Second value is 4. B is 4. C is how much? Minus 36. You can understand ABC values? Right. Now, Buddha, tell me they have given a root number, right? What is square root number they have given for that question? Root 10. How much? 3.16 kilo they have given. Okay. Now tell me how to write this. First we have to write x equals, come on, tell me the equation. You should know the quadratic equation. Minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. Okay, for today's exam, guys, although you don't by heart this formula, I will give this formula to help you. But it's your duty to by heart at home. Because at least you should have some confidence to do this question. Without this formula, if you can't do more than that, at least I will give you the formula. It's a bad thing, but I will do that bad thing for a good purpose. Doing bad thing for a good purpose is good thing. Right? All right. Now, understand this. Now you don't tell we also doing bad things for good purpose, right? Now say this. Now ABC values. Come on, guys. What is A? But one condition, please don't copy. Because I'm not invigilating you. I will assigning another person to invigilate. I will assign another person to invigilate you. But you be honest. I'll be in the next class because I have a session at 5 o'clock for 2027 A-level batch, right? This what you have to do, you have to write the paper. Be honest to yourself. Why this is for you. We are not checking who can copy well. We are checking, right, who can write the exams well. Okay, that we'll keep another test. Okay, we'll put tough invigilators and we'll ask you to copy without getting caught. We'll train you separately. Make now not to train you to copy. You just write honestly and you just check what you can do. If you just see this question, then definitely you can do that question. First of all, I told you just see the quadratic equation and take that and solve that. We are not going to prove first. We are going to just write whatever here. Now, how much is x, guys? X name x, we don't put x minus b. B is how much? 4. So we put minus. For b, we put 4. Plus or minus, we put plus or minus. Square root. B is how much? 4 squared minus. For 4, we'll write 4. For a, we'll write 1. For c, we'll write minus 36. We'll write minus 36. Then for 2a, we'll write 2 into a is how much? A is 1. Right. Now just you have to put these values. Now we'll solve this. Now minus 4 plus or minus square root. 4 squared is how much for the 16 minus. I said when you're multiplying the second set, multiply the signs. Minus into plus. Excuse me, don't speak. Minus into plus. Minus. Minus into minus. Plus. 4 into 36. 100 and how much? 144. Right? Divide by 2. But you can understand what's happening here. Just you have to remember the equation, just put the values and just solve it. Then the next thing, put minus 4, plus or minus. Square root 16 and 154, how much? 160, right? 160. Divide by 2. So far we have come up to here. Now, Buddha, we'll go to the next side. In the next side, if you go, they have given root 10 value. I have got root 160. Then what should I do? I have to break this into 10 multiple. So just write whatever here, minus 4 plus or minus root. For 160, write as 10 into 16 because I have to write as 10th multiple. Divide by 2. Don't go to cut anything until the last moment. Wait. If you cut like this, it's wrong. Don't cut. Minus 4 plus or minus root 10. Do we know the value? Yes, 3.16 into root 16. Do we know the value? No. Square root 16 is how much? 4. What we learned when we were grade 4? 4. The same 4. Right? Grade 4. Divide by Malini teacher taught you. Aren't you remember? Right. Then divide by 2. Okay. Nice. Listen. Minus 4. Even online students, you also write the exam. Don't jump away from the exam. If you can skip O-level, you jump away from this. You can't skip O-levels, so don't skip this. This is the last training. This plus or minus, divide by 2. Wait. I'm sorry. Before that, I told you one thing. Can you remember that thing? What's that? Putas, separate these two segments. This is minus 4. After plus and minus, this full set is one segment. Separate the segment before plus minus, after plus minus, and 2. This 2 belongs for both neither. Then I said if this belongs to both these numbers can divide by 2 because this 2 belongs to both of them. Then I have to simplify 2 mean 2 and 4 I have to simplify and I have to write what 2? Minus 2. I have to simplify 4 and I have to write what 2? Plus 2. If you are simplifying, divide both. Simplify both. Now, do we have anything in the down? No, we don't have anything in the bottom. Now, we have to write this is minus 2 plus or minus. What is this, Puta? 3.16 into 2. Okay. If I, now we have only this. Now, we'll multiply this minus 2 plus or minus 3.16 into 2 mean I get 6.32 here. Now, we'll simplify like this. Now, we'll break this. Plus or minus, I have to break, no, Puta? This plus or minus, I can break. X is equal. Now, this side, X, oh, everything, actually, this X is there. We don't put that. Okay, no need to put that. All right? So, X is equal. Now, from this plus and minus, we'll take one thing first. This minus 2, we'll write as minus 2. From plus or minus, we'll take plus. And we'll write 6.32. And we'll write O. I'll write here now. X equals. Same minus 2 we'll write. Earlier, we took plus no here. Now, we'll take the minus. 6.32. You should know addition, subtraction, no? Minus 2 and plus 6.32, how much, guys? 4.32. This is in centimeters or meters. Product check. They have said centimeters. Then put 4.32 centimeters. These are then this one you get minus 8.32. Put up for this, don't go to put centimeters. Right? X is a length. Length cannot be minus. So what is the length of the lamina? Length of the lamina, therefore you have to say X is equal to 4.32 centimeter. Within brackets, what should write as the reason? Length, right? Length cannot be negative. You have to write this. For writing this reason also they give marks. You should write this reason. Now, Puta, X is equal 4.32 centimeters. Right. What's next? Next is you go and see. Now we found X. Now only we are going and checking what they have asked for. Already we know find the length of a side of lamina A. Lamina A, that only we found. That is correct. That is second question. Actually, what we have done here is second question. We didn't do the first question. We have done the second question. Still first question we didn't do. We didn't satisfy. I said no satisfying thing do later. Okay, we'll satisfy later. First we'll do the question. So that the difference in the areas of the two laminas is 8 into 6.32 centimeters squared. Difference in the areas of the two laminas. Difference of the area of the two laminas. Okay, now what is the area of the first lamina? X into X. No? Second lamina? X plus 4 into X plus 4. Okay, that area difference is, you can show what you have to do. Area is now X, you know how much? X is how much? 4.32 centimeter, right? 4.32 centimeter. Okay, now what should you do? Here actually X plus 4 mean what? X plus 4, this is actually a different type of question. Okay, okay, we'll do that, fine. X plus, what is this? X plus 4 into X plus 4. No? Now which one is big? Area B is big, area A is small. So this is not related to quadratic equation. Now this question is a general question from that. Okay, don't think this is quadratic equation. I will do this third one later. I think you'll get confused in that. Okay, I'll do the first one here. First one satisfying. Satisfying we'll go. For satisfying, they have asked satisfy this quadratic equation. But what they have told a very important information. The sum of the areas of the two lamina is 88. They'll give some information like this. So if you add A and B together, how much you get? 88. So A and B together, 88 mean, what is the, you can see in A mean X into X, the area. B mean X plus 4 into X plus 4. If you add those two, you should get 88. So we'll write like that. X into X plus X plus 4 into X plus 4. If you add these two, you should get 88. So you just simplify this up to maximum whatever possible. You just write X squared. Here plus. This I have to multiply. No, X into X become X squared. X into plus 4 become plus 4X. This plus 4 into X become plus 4X. This plus 4 into plus 4 become plus 16. That is equal to 88. Okay. Then you can write x squared and x squared together how much? 2x squared plus this 4x and 4x become 8x plus 16. Send this 88 to this side, become minus 88 equal to 0, because everything you have to make it equal to 0. Now finally you get here 2x squared plus 8x minus 16 and plus 16 and minus 88 become minus 72, right? Minus 72 equal to 0. But what they have asked, x squared plus 4x minus 36. No? So you can understand they have divided everything by 2. No? If you divide this by 2, you get x squared. If you divide this by 2, you get 4x. If you divide this by 2, you get minus 36 equal to 0. That only they have expected. Without proving this is not a big deal. So understand this. If you can simplify this, you can prove this. Just you have to make it equal. Proving also again. If you do this here, actually you get 7 marks here. No, this time they have allocated 6 marks for this. 6 marks for this. If you have done this, 6 out of 10. Because there are 3 questions. If there are 2 questions, you get 8 marks for this. Because there are 3 questions, now you get 6 marks here. If you have proved this, you will get 2 marks here. Right? Then you get totally 8 marks for this. Finally, I have to prove. Third one, I have to show you are getting 8 into 6.32 centimeters squared. Now, Puta Mega, they have the difference in the areas. No? Puta Mega, they have actually asked us a tricky question. Now, see, I can write this as x plus 4 squared. Which one is x plus 4 squared? The area of B. This is chuttak. Puta, this part, if you don't understand, no problem. This is not quadratic. This chuttak, always they ask a question, chuttak advanced, where you can't get marks. So if you can understand, try to understand, not that difficult to understand, but chuttak difficult to understand. Right? Again, from your maths level, if you are a person who know like factors, you can understand this. If you can't remember factors, you have a basic video under playlist. Go to basic video factors and complete it. Right? If not, if you know factors, make a can do. X plus 4 squared mean what? X plus 4 into x plus 4, I can write as x plus 4 squared. Again, if you multiply 2 things, if you multiply x and x, what is that? X squared. So if you multiply x plus 4 and x plus 4, what is that? X plus 4 squared. Difference mean what? Minus. If you minus, what is this minus, Puta? X squared. If you minus this x squared. But when you see this, what coming to your head under factors? What comes to your head? Come on, people, speak, people. What comes to your head? Nothing. Difference between 2 squares. Can you remember something like that? Puta, once upon a time when you were in grade 10, chutti kale, when you came to classes, teachers taught you, right? Can you remember Leela teacher? She taught you x squared minus y squared mean. You can write this as what? X plus y, x minus y. Can you remember like that? She taught like that, no? Okay. Taught, right? X plus y, x minus y. Now, same thing. What should you write? You have to write this set as one set as plus, one set as minus. So we'll write and see. A is equal. This set we'll write as a plus. Again, this set is x plus 4. And these are minus, no, we'll put plus. Minus x squared, no, we'll put plus x. And other set should be x plus 4. Here plus 6, no, now we have to write as what x? Minus 6. This x plus 4 will come as it is. Right? This will come as it is. Then this will, one set we have tried as plus 6, other set we have tried as minus 6. Remember, at least remember difference between 2 squares and factors. That is the easiest one. Difference between 2 squares mean, if there are 2 squares and between minus mean, one set these two numbers, one set you write as a plus, one set you write as a minus. Right? So if you, now add and see, x and x how much was that? 2x plus 4, right? Other side, into, one is 2x plus 4, other one into x and x, what happened? X minus x becomes 0. Into 4 kilo we can get. Now x value you know, Nabuta. X is how much? 4.32. Now write 2 into 4.32 plus 4. Okay. Into 4. 2 into 4.32 is how much? 8.64 plus 4 into 4. 8.64 plus 4 is how much? 8.64 plus 4 is how much? Yes, 12 point. If you multiply this, right? 12.64 into 4. Now they have asked you to put 6.32 into 6. No? So 12.64 mean, what does it mean? 12.64, now you show it. You can break into 6.32 into 2 into 2 into 4. Then this one finally you can write as 6.32 into, right, 8. 6.32 into 8, no, they have asked to prove. 6.32 into 8, no? 8 centimeter squared. Puta, this is actually not an easy task for everyone. This is, they have given to think and write. Make a behem. This is the way how to go in this. So this question don't much consider. If you can't do this, just leave it. Just forget it. If someone wants this, take it. If you don't want, throw it. But main part is first and second. Third part, I just wanted to explain this. That's why I explained. Because Buddha, don't be greedy in maths paper. No need to score everything. We'll say you lose. If you miss this part, we'll say now you didn't answer this. How much you will lose? 1 mark. Balance 99 you will have. Now you are becoming greedy. No, I want this one also. You will lose the other things as well. Understood? So guys, this question is a like superior question. It's an exceptional one. They have put in this. But every time they didn't do like that. During this year, they have done that. But anyhow, minimum, you can go up to minimum 6 marks. So in my paper, you can go, I have given questions for all type of students. You may be average, any range. If you do properly, you can get full marks. Okay, this is your challenge. Try to get the maximum and we'll see the top 10 in this. So when you're writing, guys, please write your name and the school in the exam paper, right? Then we are winding up today's session for the online students. So online students, you will write this. May I write these things, then get ready for the paper. If you want, you write that. Okay, put the write this. So if you want to take a photo, guys, Guys, you guys said 3 people in row are coming. Right? All right. Okay. This guys are okay. Right, guys, you said 3 people in row. 3 people in row. 3 people in row.
All paper in this, but in the group you'll get the paper. You can submit those papers, right? That's it. Okay. Takal sit 3 people. Guys, don't get late. Takala. If there are 4 people, Takala change it to 3 people. Make it fast. This online students who have participated today. This you just give your feedbacks about the session. Right, you can send it to our office number. Those feedbacks. Okay, and you write the paper and send us. Okay.
Guys, 3 people.